My name is Peggy Knighton Lee. I worked in the president's office beginning in 1976, 1 year after Dr. Bronson arrived in Daytona Beach. And someone was in the hospital, and I went to the hospital to visit that person. It could have been Miss Martha Burrow. I can't recall if that was the person or not. But that's where Dr. Bronson and I first saw each other during his first year, and we talked and what have you. And I think really that was the moment he decided that he wanted me in his office. So Ms. Locklear did a couple of things that convinced her that I would be a good match for her. And I became secretary when I went into his office. And after Mrs. Locklear retired, I became the executive secretary to the president. It was quite a challenge working in the president's office, but it was something that I loved because of the person I worked with. Dr. Bronson was just such a wonderful man, such a gentleman, always showed respect to you. It didn't matter to him what your title was. He wanted you to know that he respected you. And I just talked to Kathy, Miss Reeves now, and others that worked in the office, for us to always, don't ever let it be where you don't know an answer to a question. If someone should call the office and inquire about anything, don't ever say, well, I don't know. Don't do that. If you don't know right off the cuff, just let them know. I'll get that information for you and call you back. That way, we are representing Dr. Bronson. We don't want to represent ourselves by saying, I don't know, and then be good with that. That's not Dr. Bronson. We want to represent him and represent him well. At his retirement, I was the office manager for the president's office. Also, I had another title because I worked very closely with his communication. So he gave me another title, no money, but titles. Communication specialist for the president. I mean, you know, we were good on titles. It was about this long. And but he would always try to comfort me by saying, Miss Lee, you know, you earn more than some of my faculty members. I said, I'm sure I do, Dr. Bronson. And I would just leave it there. To him, I would leave it right there. Wouldn't go any further with it. But that wasn't all that I wanted to say, but I respected him and I didn't want to upset him or let him think that there was anything that he needed to be concerned about as far as my trying to seek some other employment, because I was hooked on Bethune-Cookman. It's just something that happens to you when a lot of us just loved Bethune-Cookman College. I worked for 44 and a half years here. I came here when I was 21 years old and I left. Yes, and I retired in 2010. So I've been retired for quite a few years and enjoying it immensely. And because for anyone who can't seem to retire, we always had the opportunity to prepare for our retirement financially. And regardless of how much money you made, you could have always set aside something for it to grow and be there to work with the Social Security and the Medicare. Yes. So it was just great seeing Dr. Bronson walk into the office. He would come in with a smile, and he'll stop right there at the door as he got into the office and speak to Miss Desmore, whomever was at that front desk, and then come on back and greet everybody in the office. So it didn't make any difference with us whether he was in town or out of town. And a lot of people were happy when their boss was out of town because they got loose. But in our office, we were happy when our boss was in town. We could ask him anything that we were confused about